Nicolas Cage really is out here doing the Lord's work.
Listen, when you're out there, pants down, schlong in hand, you don't got a lot of options, alright? Alright? No shame. No shame. Sir, I'm trying to have a conversation, please. Sir, stay out of my business. This is what happens when you get in my business. America. That's right. Anyways, back to what I was saying. There was a bunch of rats, and they were all in this cage. You can't just say that. You can't just tell me how many potatoes I can fit in my own mouth. You don't know me. You don't know me like that. You don't know what I know. Welcome to my brain. All are welcome. All are welcome. Boo, 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 boo. Getting out of bed. Why am I wearing my... I don't remember wearing this to bed, but you know it is. I'm gonna change my clothes. Yeah, honestly, one of my favorite part of this game is, like, honestly, the outfits. There's so much to do. What am I feeling? Are we feeling sporty today? Are we feeling like a cat? I guess we should wear our captain garb because we're gonna be... because we're gonna be... doing the heist. We're gonna be doing the island heist, the Crayola heist. We're gonna be doing the Crayola heist. Let's see. What are we feeling today? I guess we'll go captain for a bit. We'll go cap. We'll switch it up. I guess I should do my intro. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Hey, little chonks. Welcome back to Chonk Tanks. We are not in Minecraft. We are in, obviously, Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, honestly, I just started playing this. I know it's a really old game. But when it came out, I didn't have the means to play it, and I was like, I'll get you on the next one. And then...
2,000 years later.
Many, many years later. And they're like, what? It won't come out till 2024 or 5 or something? So I was like... let's just get into it. And this is my character. I started off by making me, and then it looked super ugly, so I decided to make a girl version of me, which also looked super ugly. Shocking. And then somehow or another, it just turned into the evil Wendy's. She's like the Wendy's girl's sister, Wanda, or the evil version of Wendy. Because, like, if I take off, go to my OG outfit. Oops. Yeah, so she's like the nega Wendy's. Evil Wendy's girl is basically what I've made for some reason. I may have been hungry. I don't know. But this is what we got. So we're sticking with it. Like I said, we're going to do the Crayola heist. Because I think I'm ready to get that, the old Batmobile. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Get me that Batmobile. So that's what we're going to do. I need to... get a little bit more money so I can afford it. But, hey, you'll actually, if you play this game, and I don't know why you wouldn't know this yet, but the quickest way, easiest way to get money is just to do the Crayola heist that I'm going to do. And it takes about like an hour to an hour and a half to do, and you always get at least $1.2 million, which makes basically owning any other business or doing any other thing basically pointless. So I shut down all my businesses because they took up too much time, and they just honestly, they don't give me money. I mean, get out of here. I don't get out of bed for less than 1.2 million. Ugh. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the heist, and then we'll get into we'll do some, you gotta do the prep work. Oh God, we're not gonna talk to this guy. That's the hint right there. I'll give hints. If you ever have a phone call that you can't decline, just press start and it declines it for you. There's my sub. Let's take my extravagant luxury helicopter right over there to my sub. And we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do it. I engaged hard mode on it, so if you don't know how to do hard mode, basically the last time you do the heist, you just have to, like, as soon as Pavlov says the heist is ready to go again, usually it takes like 10 minutes. You have like 48 minutes to engage it, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to pay like $25,000 or something to engage the heist. And it engages in hard mode. If you don't do it in 48 minutes, then you have regular mode. You get more money for hard mode. And the way I do it, it doesn't really matter what mode it is, because we do the sneaky way. We do the super sneaky way. Let's go ahead and let's just get in there. Get in my sub. Yeah, this is the... I've only been playing for a few months. Like, maybe like 3 months. Yeah, actually a little under 3 months. And you saw I have a yacht that was 10 million. I have all this stuff. This stuff. I have a bunch of other things, which maybe you'll see later. But this is the easiest way. The first thing I bought once I got, you know, the million was the sub, and yeah, that's how you make your money. It's not super exciting, but it is the quickest way to make the money. So let's go ahead and look at our thing. I don't think I did the... No, I haven't done Intel yet, so we'll go ahead and do the Intel. Do it. Let's do it. Oh, it always puts me so far away. I hate the grape seed and the beach, the Papapalo beach or whatever. So far away. Oh, well. First person. Alright. Let's go. I guess I can show you some, like, tips and stuff how to get. It's gonna be really weird not doing this with music. I usually have music, but because the radio is like actual music. But it's gonna be weird doing it flying silent. I like Pavlov because he takes a really minuscule cut. But man, does he just talk and talk and talk. He never shuts up. But I like him because he takes a really, really small cut. I think like he only takes like, I don't know, 40 or 50 grand out of a $1.5 million score. So he's cheap. He's cheap and he does a lot of stuff. We love Pavlov. We just wish he didn't have a mouth. Yeah, but I guess that gives us more time to discuss things. Last time the last 2 times I've talked nothing about all, you know, well, just anime basically. So we can mix it up. We don't have to talk about anime. Let's talk about we can talk about movies. But I don't feel I'm gonna be very positive. But I mean, my last video I was all positive, so I think I can be negative on this one. But the latest movie I saw was what's it? God, Black Widow. Oh gosh. Ugh. How sad. What a sad movie. I feel so bad. I feel bad because, like, you know, Black Widow should have had a movie a long time ago. We all wanted a movie, and, like, they only gave her a movie after she was already dead. And then the movie is just, you know, it's not even really about her. It's just to promote and pawn off lesser, inferior characters for the new Phase 4. Gosh. It was just, ugh. Sad and disappointing, and you know, same trappings of all the just really bad writing. Again, very bad writing. Oh God, I swear they're like hiring high schoolers to write these and then giving high schoolers to direct it. And it's just like, oh, you know, you're like, what would happen if you gave a high schooler free reign and an unlimited budget and all the talented people of Hollywood? What would they produce? This is what they would produce. But no wonder ScarJo's suing. Nah, she's suing for different reasons, but I mean, good for her. I mean, she should sue. She's completely in the right. I mean, Disney is my gosh. I don't know if I want to talk about Disney and get their worshippers upset at me. They always change my weapons, and I always have to put them back to what I like. But yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I made a bunch of people mad about anime. I mean, why would you care now about making people mad? But yeah, I've always said this. Disney is, well, minus the past 6 years, but Disney is the perfect corporation. And I don't mean that as like they're like good or anything. I mean that like they're the most ruthless, most cruel, corrupt, you know, everything you would expect from a large corporation. But they get none of the flack because they tug on the, you know, the old nostalgia strings, and they have worshippers. They have fans, but then majority of them are downright cult followers of them. And it's just, it's just, you know, like I like Disney, you know, obviously I grew up in, you know, the second Disney Renaissance, I think is what they call it. So, you know, I like the stuff, but and yeah, you know, I live in California, Southern California, so, you know, I've been to the park. I haven't been to the parks in years because it's just too god expensive, and I mean, now it's even worse. I'd have no interest in going to Disneyland just because of the money, but also because the crowds. They're like keep admitting people despite, you know, the pandemic, but whatever, you know, it's just, ugh, Disney. Man, they're a company I would not want to cross ever. I mean, honestly, they have a reputation of lawyers not wanting to sue them, even if they have like an easy case, just because of how ruthless they are. They will come after you, your family. They will burn you out of money. Like, they are awful. I mean, if you're so big, even lawyers don't want to come after you. Lawyers don't want to. I mean, oof. But you know, it's the House of Mouse. He will destroy you. He will destroy you. But yeah, so that's why I was surprised Scarlett Johansson was suing. I'm surprised anyone would take the case, but I mean, again, like, I know she has a rock solid case in her favor, but she's still not gonna win. I mean, Disney changed her contract mid, you know, release, and when her lawyers tried to renegotiate, they ignored them and said, nope, we're changing the contract, and you just have to do it. You get what you get, which is illegal, but you know, I mean, Disney has changed the law. I mean, they literally changed the law to keep on, you know, the old, what's it? Their properties, their intellectual properties, come up after a while. Like you lose control of them after a certain time, and they changed the law so they could keep theirs despite that. So, I mean, if Disney can change the laws of America to favor them, you know, I'm sure they could change, you know, you're not going to win a court case against them. So, but I mean, good on her for, you know, sticking it to them. I mean, might as well. She's not like she's going to be in any more Marvel movies. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it was a bummer. A bit of a bummer, the whole situation. Especially Black Widow. Whoa, what am I doing? Sorry. But, oof. Oofity, 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 oof. Oh, and we're flying, We're going to the carnival, going to the carnival. Yay. Ooh, it's nighttime. It's rarely ever nighttime when I land. I hate that flight, though. It's like one of the worst. It's just, it's not hard, like as you saw, but it just takes so long. I always get the one on the opposite ends of the map. Always. But, yeah, okay, so we're on the island. Obviously, you have to do the mission first, you know, to, be able to do this. But, also, there's some, like, if you don't know, here's the base that you're infiltrating. You need to scope out in the water here. You basically just jump off the cliff and swim down, and you'll see that there's an underwater tunnel or whatever, and that's your breach point. That's really the only thing you need. Yeah, you just make sure you have that to do the quick heist. Is that so? Just make sure you have that scouted out beforehand if you haven't already. But, so I know there's like multiple places to get extra stuff, and if you're doing this alone, you can't get any of the golden things, but I always check the airport only, and whatever is here is whatever's here, because I like to get the elite challenge. Oh man, it's money. No, money's the worst. Take a picture. Here, Pavi. Yeah, like I said, there's other, you know, like there's the North Dock and all that stuff, but I usually don't do that just because I'm lazy. Even if it's all cash here, it's not ideal, but again, like I said, even if it is all cash here, depending on the main item, like the main thing you're stealing, you can still make at least $1 million. Usually I don't make, usually I don't make any less than 1.2. I usually make more than that, but you know, sometimes you just get a raw deal. Like, if we get freaking tequila, I hate the tequila. It's worth the least. The diamond-encrusted tequila isn't worth a lot. Come on now. Oh, no. More cash and weed. Dang it. Alright, well, let's take a picture of the weed. so there's weed. We don't need to take a picture of the cache because it will still be there. Alright, well, let's hope there's something good over here. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling it's gonna be a bad... What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you creep moding? I have a bad feeling it's gonna be not a good trip. But, like I said, you can go over to the other docks and stuff if you want, if you don't care about the Elite Challenge. You know, the Elite Challenge, you have to do it under 50 minutes, so it's kind of hard to go anywhere else. But damn it! Wow! Wow, this is terrible. This sucks. Oh well. Sometimes, I mean, the thing you want to get is cocaine, obviously, and weed is okay, but man, that was terrible. Anywho, like I said, if you want to do, you know, you can go here, in this little thing right here. I'm not gonna do it. Or at the main dock, there's one in here, and then there's a thing in here. But I'm not gonna do it because I'm maybe. No, I don't feel like it. I'm lazy. I'm lazy like that. If anything, I would do the one at the main dock because it's the easier one. But oh, also, if you haven't gone to the main dock, you need to go to the main dock because that's the best entry point. So you need to scope out and take a picture of the main dock, which again I'll say is right here. This is the main dock. This is your entry point. So you need to have the entry point, and you need to have the entry point to this, which is over here. Just so you know. But yeah, you can figure it out. Figure it out for yourself. But yeah, I usually take the motorcycle over here because it's the easiest way to get past this checkpoint where they like make sure you can't have a vehicle. They want you to like sneak. Ooh, car. They want you to sneak through on foot. But I figured out a way to get around that. But you need a motorcycle, and there's only two, and they're both at the airport. So if you mess up one, you got to get the other one. If you mess up twice, you're kind of screwed. Then you have to go through on foot. But this is how I do it. You just take it on this side, because for some reason on the cliff on the other side there's an invisible wall, but on this side there's not. So you just wait for the guard in the tower to be looking the other way, which he is right now, and then you just go up this. Ooh, make it. There we go. Oh no. Oh, that was close. The guard looked at me, but he didn't care. Yeah, so this makes it a lot easier. And then you just wait here. Sometimes there's a guy just standing there for some reason. Like, now I hate that he is. Also, I noticed when he's there, it like glitches out my thing. So like right now it's glitching. Ooh. Yeah, you just go past him. And go past this camera. Just go behind it. And you're good to go. And you just go right up here. And it's super easy. Look at that. Easy. Took me like a few seconds versus running here on foot, like having to wait. Super easy. But let's just get up on the hair. Ah! Stop it. Oh, a signal box. It's always, I swear, every time I do this, it's never on the bottom floor, except for like one time. I've done this, I don't know, like 30 times. And every time it's always at the very, very top. Which is, I mean, I have to climb up this tower anyways. You'll see why. But I'd rather just climb to this point. Nope, it's not there. Alright, let's see if it's on the the second level. Ooh, a little glitchy. It does that. I notice it gets glitchy on this ladder for me sometimes. But again, I am running this on a super old computer. So, you know how it is. You know how it is. Oh, man. I'm debating not cutting out that whole bit about the cult of Mickey. It's true, but, I mean, you really don't want the cult of Mickey after you, because they will murder your family. And then stick your head on a pike. With Mickey ears. Oh, gosh. People are crazy. People... I love it that, like, you know, in modern times we're all like, we hate religion and we... What? 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 Did I... What? It wasn't down there. What? Oh, did I miss it? Was it? Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Please go down this ladder correctly. Please go down this ladder correctly. Thank you. Did I miss it? Was it... Was it in the corner there? Oh, was it? What the heck? Did I just assume it wasn't because it never is? No way. No way. Am I blind? I'm blind. Oh my god. I literally, after that whole spiel about it never being on the ground, and it was on the ground this time. I'm so stupid. Ah, dang it. Why am I always stupid while I'm filming? I mean, I'm stupid anyways. Alright, let's hack this baby. Hack this baby. Nailed it. First try. You believe it. Don't worry. Alright. Let's see what we got. I hope it's not tequila. Anything but tequila. Anything but tequila. Taquito. Taquito. Oops, went the wrong way. Okay. You go. You go right. It's the quickest path to the basement on the D-pad if you're using a controller. Courtyard and basement. Please, please, please no tequila. This would be the worst if it was tequila. Oh, okay. That's the second worst thing. So it goes tequila, diamond necklace, bonds, and then the pink diamond. So, got the second worst. Yeah, I'm not going to get that much on this. I will at least break a million, I'm pretty sure. Probably 1,000,000 if I get the elite challenge. But then we climb this. Don't worry, I'm not going to climb to the top. There is a reason I said earlier that we climbed this, because now we just have to make it back to the plane. Obviously, if you're going to do this with multiple people, you should look at the other cameras to find gold, because there's usually gold. Not always, but there's usually gold, and that's better with multiple people. But once you're done, all you have to do is get back to the plane, and the best way to the plane is, you know, aim for the bushes. Gosh, so violent. Oh, and now we're back at the airport. Look at that. No, we didn't have to sneak our way back. Hey, oh, and we're going back. Quick tip. So that didn't take that long. Even I had to climb up the ladder up and down. But that didn't take too long. We got a abysmal heist, I'm not gonna lie. This is sometimes you get worse ones. I just got off one that got me. Man, it had everything. It had like cocaine in the hangar, and it had the pink diamond. I should have filmed that one. Oh well, money's money, you know. Can't be complaining. Can't be complaining all the time. But you know how it is. I change my outfits regularly throughout this, so if you're wondering why, I just like to. Like I said, I feel like it's part of the fun. Part of the fun. It's part of the fun. Get in it. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the cult of Mickey. Oh gosh, the cult. Oh man. Yeah, you know, Disney is oof. I mean, they were like always. I mean, they're a corporation. I don't know why people get so surprised when Disney does horrible, evil corporate things. And they're like, what? How could they? Like, they always say that everyone's family. I'm like, all corporations say that. What do you think? Strippers like you too? I mean, what do you mean? All Disney cares about is money, just like every other corporation. I don't understand why you're confused by that. That's why, like, when the pandemic hit, they laid off all their workers and they didn't pay them any severance fee, and like the workers themselves had to like come together to like create like a food pantry just so they could feed themselves. Meanwhile, at the exact same time, they gave their CEOs like a $11 million bonus. Like, they don't care, just like every other corporation. That's just what they do. That's how it works. I don't understand why you're confused. Don't understand why you're confused. Yeah, so gosh, look at that. That's abysmal. It's depressing. So when you do this, so the prep work, it's pretty easy. I'll go through it just right here, so you don't have to like watch the video the whole way through. But basically, you always want to do the long fin, only the long fin. Then for equipment, you're going to do the plasma cutter, the fingerprint cloner, and the cutting torch. You don't need to do this one. And then for weapon loadout, you're always going to buy the suppressors and then do crack shot. And that's about it. And then once you do those, you're pretty much done with, you don't have to do any for disruption because we go in stealthy. You don't have to do anything else. But let's go ahead and do the long fin. Go ahead and do that long fin. Vinewood Police Station. Is that the good one or the bad? There's like 4 police stations, and one of them is really terrible. I think I got a good one. We'll find out. But yeah, I mean, gosh, Disney, at least, you know, speaking about their product via their movies and stuff, mostly, man, they really, I mean, this has been going on for like the past, I don't know, like 12 to 15 years, but they just, there's just no heart. Disney has no heart anymore, like, no creativity. I mean, obviously, they turned into a big just buy, you know, they buy licenses and then try to, you know, reboot franchises or start new ones. It's just kind of what they do. They don't really make anything new anymore. But man, I mean that's one thing. Like, that's fine because like we had the Marvel Universe, the first one, and that was really good, you know. But now it just seems like not only do they just buying other IPs and using them, they don't even hire, or like they keep hiring people that just are seemingly don't know what they're doing, and it's just, oh god, it's just oofity 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 oof, you know. Oh yeah, this is the easy one. This is the best one. Yes, I love this one. This is the easiest one to do. All right. But yeah, I mean, like Black Widow. If we can go back to Black Widow, I guess we'll talk about that. But gosh, that movie, yikes. Yikes. Talk about like what not to do. I mean, abysmal character introduction. Like, obviously this was to introduce a bunch of characters, and they did not do a good job. Particularly, I guess the worst they did was with the villains, man. This movie, honestly, did it even have villains in it? Because we had Taskmaster, which I'll talk about Taskmaster later, and then we had like the main villain guy who ran the Red Room, and he wasn't even in it. He's just in the last, oh, spoilers, I guess, spoilers. He's in the last 5 minutes of the movie, and he's like in it for like a minute in the beginning, and then he's in it for the last 5 minutes. So can't really have a villain of a movie that isn't in the movie. So that was, and then Taskmaster, you know, I was never a huge fan of Taskmaster, so I don't really care, you know, the changes that they made. But honestly, even again, not being a huge fan, I feel like they wasted Taskmaster's potential, because honestly, you could have just replaced Taskmaster with, you know, any CGI monster or any henchman, basically. Taskmaster was so unimportant, you basically could have taken Taskmaster out of this movie, and it really wouldn't have changed anything. Not too much. Like, there was really no point in wasting or using Taskmaster in this movie if you weren't going to do anything with the character. You know, it was really pointless to be in this movie. I feel like the people who made this had no idea what they were doing. Like, they really don't know any of these characters. We're just like, we need a villain. Who's a villain that could work? Taskmaster, great. We'll just use him, and he's basically just a slightly stronger henchman. And it's like, well, no, he's like a super villain, but you reduced him to that. So it was just, and then the introduction to Taskmaster was terrible too. Like, why would you show us him before it was necessary? It was, my gosh. And then like, and then, you know, smaller note, but like, Black Widow dies like 5 times in this movie. Like, I think the writers forget that she's just a regular human being. She's not like, you know, she doesn't have superpowers or super strength or anything. But she dies like 4 or 5 times in this movie. Like, people can't survive this, you know? They can't survive things like this. This isn't a game. It's not GTA. Anyways, once you steal this, you want to go this way. Try not to lose your trailer. I sometimes lose it. If you lose your trailer, you're kind of screwed. So don't lose your trailer. Like that. Like, just like I was saying. Oh, I kept it. Nice. And then just come down here. Oh, don't lose your trailer. Okay. Yep, there we're good. And we're good. So you just come down here and jump into the waterway. And it's also nice because when you're going this way, you can, basically you're going in the direction you need to drop it off, and you'll lose the cops by just driving. Here, watch. If you don't lose the cops by the end of the last bridge, you just park underneath it and the cops go away. super easy. But anyways, back to Black Widow. Yeah, it's just, gosh, it was written so bad, and like, there's just so much exposition in it. In exposition, not only just like a ridiculous amount of exposition, which you should never do in a movie because it's a visual narrative. There we go. See, cops came on. But they had exposition about scenes we had already seen. So not only did they show us something, they then took the time to tell us about that thing that we just saw. And I mean, God, the motivations are all over the place. You know, and just on, you know, the comedy, it was kind of hit or miss. Like, obviously it's a Marvel movie, so they want to, you know, put a little comedy. You know, it's for everyone. But I feel like they wanted to make like a gritty spy movie, like a Jason Bourne, but like they couldn't because they're Disney and they need this to be family friendly. And I feel like that kind of shot them in the foot. You know, Disney has been putting out movies where they want to, you know, they seem to have like an identity crisis where they want to do like 6 or 7 things and they end up failing at all of them because they don't just commit to one. And I think this movie suffers from that. Yeah, it just goes back and forth. Like, the opening is very gritty spy. Like, I was super excited from the beginning. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a thing. And then it quickly devolved, and like I said, the comedy's hit and miss. It's not like it's not funny at all. No, there's funny moments, but like there was a lot of cringy moments too, where you're like, ooh, you're trying real hard. You're trying real hard there. But yeah, there's just a bunch of like logic stuff that doesn't make sense in the movie. I mean, there's supposed to be this secret organization, you know, like the Red Room, but they're like out in the open, just running around in their, you know, Black Widow uniforms, or, you know, suits, and then they just like openly discuss secret things like inside inside like a shop, you know, like a store. What was I doing? Oh, did I never put my spare? Oh, dang it. I was talking, so I forgot to return it. No, now it's going to take a second for it to come back. No. Damn it. What else can I call? I can call something. Call Pavlov. Yeah, this, gosh. And there's, again, I don't want to give, I'm not going to say more about it, but like, if you know about the end and you know the whole smell thing, really? Really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was just a horrible send-off. And then even just the narrative anyways, like there was this, I guess I can tell, spoiler alert, leave if you don't want to hear, but there's like, you remember this guy who was in it? Like, why was he in this movie? He serves no purpose, but at the same time, he serves, no, copyright. Shh. He serves no purpose while at the same time being the catalyst for the entire movie. So he's so you have a pointless character who shouldn't even be in the movie being the catalyst for the entirety of the movie. And it's just, what? Why would you do that? Why would you do, he literally, you were just wasting your time with this character. I have no idea why he's in it other than to do some cringy comedy, but I mean, he's the catalyst for the whole movie. Why would he be the catalyst? Why wouldn't you have her, the main character, be the catalyst for the movie, you know, like a good narrative does? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I forget which button is lower. Ooh, nailed it. That's what it is. Okay. Now let's see if I can do this before it goes into the water. Nice. It usually falls off when I land it on here. But yeah, he serves no purpose. And also, this is a side note. Again, it's a small detail, but it bugged me. Where does he go after he drops these, like, big vehicles off in the middle of nowhere? He has no car all the time. He just walks off into the distance, I guess. I guess he just walks home. Anyway, a small detail, but it was just weird. He's just a pointless character, and to have a pointless character be the catalyst, as in he delivers the package, which sets off the whole thing, is not good. It's not a good idea. You really shouldn't do that. So I always buy the suppressors here. You can buy it later, but I always just buy it now, just in case. Gotcha. I do the most difficult missions first. Usually it's the weapon loadout, this one, and then the plasma cutter. But yes, we got a building. Yes, we didn't have to follow a helicopter. Sometimes you have to follow a helicopter. It's really annoying. But when we got a building, that's the easy one. It's the easy one. Anyways, but yeah, there's just so many problems in Black Widow, and it could have been done so much better. And it's just, again, it's not just, you know, God, I have to wait for Pavlov to stop talking. Okay, he stopped talking. You know, damn it, Pavlov, I forgot what I was saying. Damn you, Pavlov. Damn you. You and your big stupid mouth. I was talking about Black Widow. I was talking about the catalyst, him being stupid and having no point in this movie. God, what else was I saying? Wait, is this not? Wait, which building is it? Oh, it's this one.
Okay, you are approaching the building now.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done this building before. It can be any one of these buildings, and there's one building that it usually is, which is terrible. I've never... Oh, wait, is it not this building? Is it... Wait, I'm confused. Is it this building? No. No, it's not this building. It is this building. Okay. Okay, where am I landing on this building? Oh, there's the door. Oh, shit. I've never been to this one. Oh, no, wait. No, there's no yellow thing. It's this building, but where's the door? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Nice. I've never been... Sometimes the buildings don't have a place where you can land your helicopter. One does. There's one place that has no landing for your helicopter. Oh, actually, this is kind of tight. And when you leave through the roof, you immediately are bombarded by enemy helicopters who will kill you, like, super quick. So it's very important to have the helicopter right next to the door. Otherwise, you will immediately die, and then your helicopter and the booty is stuck up here, and it's just a thing. But nice. This looks good. This is a good building. Man, I can't believe I've never got this one before. I can't believe I've never got... I love the office one because it's so easy. You can shoot through these doors, so you can shoot them open, I mean. So like... Oh, damn you, door! Damn door. Alright. Ow, you dick. Do 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 do. Dude, if you can get the suppressed, like the shotgun, it's the best. Do 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 do. Oh, he's still alive, huh? And guy. Oh, good cover. No, just the guy in the bathroom, huh? There's always a guy in the bathroom, and you can just shoot through this door. You can just shoot it. Oh man, he's right behind the door. I don't know if this will work. Hey, buddy. It's not working out. Alright. There we go. I do say, though, I hate the hacking that you have to do, and this is like the worst hacking. I hate this hacking. I also love that you can't just take this money. Just like, it's a briefcase of money. Might as well just grab it. Alright, here we go. I got focused. I hate this hack. Okay. It's like the visual one where you gotta pick the number in the assortment. Someone's still alive? 5823. 58. Where's 5823? 58. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Oh. Is someone alive? I heard a gunshot. Oh well. Not shooting me. Just take your good time. There we go. I'm gonna eat some snacks. Note, if you're up against a wall, you will eat snacks quicker, like you're in a car. Actually, do I have armor? I should have put armor on. You definitely want to put armor on when you're leaving, if you're going by the roof, because again, I said the helicopters will tear you to shreds. Right quick. Right quick. So once you just want to go straight to your helicopter. See, they're already shooting at me. Oh, this will be good. This will be. Usually you have to run to your helicopter, and by the time you get there, you're like half health is gone. But once you're in your helicopter, the Sparrow, if you have a Sparrow, it's the fastest flying helicopter, so you're good. You're good. Easy. I'm telling ya, this is the way to make the money. This is the way to make the money. But yeah, I mean, back to what I was saying. Black Widow it's just bad. Ugh, it's so sad. Like, you know, we should have had a Black Widow movie a long time ago, and you just kind of threw one away so you can introduce new characters for, you know, your shitty the next step. What's it called? What do they call it? Something 4. The terminology escapes me right now. With Phase 4. Phase 4 has been ooh-wee. I mean, let's be honest. Phase 4 was always going to have an uphill battle, because I think, you know, what Marvel and Disney did, you know, for the past decade was pretty amazing. They put together all these movies to culminate to one huge, successful grand finale. And, you know, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's super difficult what they did. And I think after, you know, 11 years, let me put on my captain's uniform. After 11 years of Marvel, I think people are fatigued. You know, they're a little brand fatigued right now. Especially, you know, if you're not like a super fan, you're probably sick of Marvel. Even as a fan like me of Marvel, who read some of the comics when I was younger, I'm a little bit fatigued of Marvel. So you were always going to have a uphill battle. So you really had to bring your A game. And let's do the second hardest. Plasma cutter. You really had to bring your A game. You know, and they didn't even bring their egg. Has there even been a good movie in Phase 4 or good anything in Phase 4? Let's see. Okay, well, they had Spider-Man Far From Home, which was, you know, it wasn't like the greatest movie, but it wasn't bad. It was good. You know, it's kind of what you want. You want a good, solid Spider-Man movie. You know, Far From Home wasn't perfect. It had some choices, but all in all, I think it was pretty good. You know, acting in it was solid all around, you know, as usual. So, you know, I don't really have any complaints about Spider-Man Far From Home. So, that's good. But, again, I feel like... God, Pavlov, just shut up. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do something. Oh, okay. So for this, the plasma cutter, what's going to happen is you're going to go to a place. It's going to be empty. You're going to take a picture of a board, which is going to tell you where they're using the plasma cutter, like a robbery. Shut up. Pavlov. Shut up. Shut. Gosh. Anyways, so you have to go up against these bank robbers and stuff, and they have like unlimited amount of basically cars that can shoot you from 20 miles away. So the best thing, if you can, is to use obviously the Sparrow to blow them up, but then you have to go on the ground to pick it up, and that's where you usually die. So what I do, since I have the oppressor, I use the oppressor and just park it here, and then park my helicopter here, and use that, because you can fly through with the oppressor and just pick it up. You don't have to actually get out of get off the oppressor. So it's the best way to do it, because you can just blow them up, fly through really quick, get shot a little bit, and then just fly away. And they will chase you all the way to your sub. They're real fun like that. But so I always get the oppressor to do this. But if not, your best bet is going to be the helicopter or an armored vehicle. If you have an armored vehicle, you can just drive through and take it. But again, you're gonna have to, you know, be chased on the streets, which is annoying. But anyhoozles. What was I talking about? Oh, Phase 4. Yeah, so you have you know, Spider-Man. Good. It was good. Nothing to write home about, but you know, it was good. What else we got? The shows. God, the shows. Ooh-wee. I mean, God, Mr. Poopy Butthole's showing up to this episode. Man, the shows. Where do we start? I guess we'll start with Wanda and Vision, which was, I think, my favorite out of the 3. It was the most fun, I think, out of all of them. And And yeah, it was fun. It was fun seeing them. You know, again, spoilers. I mean, if you haven't seen it now, I don't know what to tell you. If you haven't seen it by now, I don't know what to tell you. But, so going through, like, you know, the different eras through TV station, it was fun, and it was good, and it was, you know, there was a mystery and a little bit of build-up, but then it, like, the ending, again, so weak. What a weak and terrible ending. They also made Wanda the villain, but they didn't seem to realize that they made her the villain. Like, they, at the end, they're like, you'll never know what you sacrificed. And you're like, what? Like, Wanda's the villain in this story. Like, clearly the villain. I mean, Agatha wanted to use her as a weapon, but, like, she was already doing terrible things, you know. So yeah, the ending was not that great. And I hear that wasn't the original ending. I hear Doctor Strange was supposed to make an appearance, which makes sense considering she did that in New Jersey, which is a stone's throw away from, you know, New York, where Doctor Strange would have definitely noticed her. But I guess they didn't want, you know, some people say it's because they didn't want, like, a male coming in to save, because, you know, we're anti-male right now. But, you know, they said they didn't want another character coming in to upstage her. I can get that. I can understand that. You know, this was a movie about, or not a movie, but a show about Wanda. So having Doctor Strange, ooh, a thing to blow up. Having Doctor Strange show up, I guess, could have taken the thunder away. I don't really think it would have, but I can get the logic. However, I don't agree with the hasty rewriting of it, because it ends like this, you know. It ends not well. So it was a bit of a disappointment, but at the same time, Wanda and Vision, I didn't really have the biggest hopes for. You know, I figured it was just going to be a nice extra show. That's why they started off with it. But then there's Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which could have been great.
You've got to do better.
Could have been. We were this close to victory. Man, okay, so yeah, you just blow them up in this, you know, if I can remember what button is the, there we go. Yeah, keep coming in the alleyway for me. I really like that. Oops. Okay. Where is it? There it is. See, this is why it's the best. And see the red cars on my map? Yeah. Alright. This is why, if you can do this with the oppressor. Obviously, if you're just starting out, you won't have the oppressor, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, Captain America Winter Soldier, man, that one, ooh, I mean, gosh, it was not good. I mean, I appreciate some of the tones they were kind of go for, but, like, you just didn't really have it. And there was just really a lot of I did like, you know, I did like Sam as Captain America. You know, I think that's good because he does become Captain America. And I liked his suit. The costumes on all these shows, all three of them, were the best part of all three shows. Was that, dude, see, look at them. They're already coming for me. Look at these guys. Aha. But, I guess I could have flown my oppressor, but whatever. The costuming on all these was great, especially in, you know, I loved Falcon, you know, Captain America's new outfit. It was just the story was just so bad. Again, really bad writing. Like, I mean, they wanted to have the whole, you know, various plot points and narratives, like, you know, Sam being poor for no reason. Like, and they try to, like, explain in a way that, like, he doesn't have any money. Like, he can't get a loan at the bank. You're like, what the fuck? Again, I know they wanted to have that to draw parallels to America. You know, families, you know, living in America and that stuff. But it didn't really make sense. It was like, there's no way Sam does not have money. What are you talking about? What do you mean? And they're like, well, he was gone for 5 years. Yeah, half the planet. You think they wouldn't implicate, you know, things for that? Like, they would just be like, well, fuck these people who were disappeared. And that's kind of like the whole crux of the show, which, again, is a good, you know, I think it's a good topic, you know, about, like, people coming back, you know, it's a question without really an answer. Like, what do we do? Who has the right to what? You know, but I think it was handled so poorly. Like, it didn't give us food for thought. It didn't give us a solution. Not saying that they needed to give a solution, but it wasn't on. If you're not going to give a solution, then you need to give an ambiguous question for the audience to ponder. And they didn't do that. All they did was, you need to do better. An uninspiring speech. Nothing motivates people like an uninspiring speech of get good. Get good. You just need to get good. Yeah, I love that their explanation. Just, you know, you have troubles in life, you have really complex problems. Just get better. Just do good. Thanks. Thanks, Captain America. Yeah, it was just weak all around, you know. And then aside from that, there was a lot of like, again, I'm a stickler for, if you're gonna build a world and set rules, you need to follow those rules, not just when they suit you. You know, you can't just have a character, you know, be afraid of falling to his death in one scene, and then in the next scene fall off a cliff and be like, yep, I'm fine. You know what I mean? And like Pavlov, shut up. Shut up. He never shuts up. Yeah, so God, what was I saying? Fucking Pavlov. Oh yeah, the inconsistencies in the world, but like they're fighting super soldiers, and there's that scene where they're fighting on the truck, and they're like punching super soldiers, like normal human beings are fighting superhumans. And what? Like they literally have a scene of this happening, you know, where she bashes through the sign on top of a truck and is fine. And then we have another scenes where they're like punching them and they're like, oh, it's affecting me. I mean, Bucky can fight because he's a super soldier, but the other three guys, they're just regular humans. Like, what? And there's just a lot of stuff like that. I mean, we had the fun Zemo in the club scene. That was enjoyable. But anyways, when you go in here, there's going to be bad guys. The best way after you turn off the cameras is to have C4. You might accidentally kill yourself, but it's the quickest way to sit in here trying to shoot them all. You just got to throw it right here. Yep. It's the motorcycle at the end that gets you every time. It doesn't matter. You just come in, and now they're all dead. And then you change your outfit, and it's like it never happened. What are we going to go with? Farmer's daughter. Why not? Alright. But, yeah, it had so many problems. The Captain America... yeah, Captain America and the Winter Soldier... Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's what it's called. I don't know why I guess, because... what is this? What is... Oh, my goodness. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Thank you. That happens sometimes. Thank you, sir. You keep grinding away. Oh, well. Anyways, yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was just oofity oofity oof. Oof after oof after oof. Again, bad writing. Who wrote this? What child wrote this? Oh my gosh. And then there was Loki. And Loki was the one I was looking forward to the most. I think it had the most potential. I didn't know they were going to hang the entirety of Phase 4 on it, you know. But I feel like in the greater scheme of things, it was fine. That's a great idea. The problem is, which I don't think they were counting on, was for it to be so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought nothing would be worse than, you know, Falcon and Winter Soldier, but my god, man, someone doesn't know how to write or direct. I think like the director is leaving and they're like, oh, I was always gonna leave after a year, I was never gonna go. It's like, no, you're leaving for a reason. You know, and they're gonna they kind of put themselves between a rock and a hard place, because again, their entire next 10-year plan is based off of Loki. Loki's the catalyst, the show. You know, again, spoiler alerts if you don't know, Loki sets off the entirety of what I assume their plan for the entirety of Phase 4 is. And that's why it's going to get a second season. Because if it was just a standalone, like Wanda, Vision, or Captain America, Winter Soldier, I doubt it would have gotten a second season, but they kind of have to now because of what they did. They just weren't expecting it to be so bad. It was so bad. I mean, Disney doesn't tell you the numbers, but if you listen to people who are mostly reliable sources and they, you know, tell you what's going on behind the scenes, apparently, like, the first episode of Loki had like 90 million views, which is really good. I mean, I watched it. And then by the third episode aired, they only had 2 million views for the first week, which says a lot. Oops, no, stop being a creeper. And I can understand why. I think the third episode is probably the weakest written out of all of them. It's just, I think the biggest problem with Loki is the inconsistency. The inconsistency of characters, the inconsistency of world building, just the inconsistency of what we know from the past, you know, previous works, the inconsistency and just everything. Just, I mean, hell, even the characters themselves, like Loki, let's take Loki since he's the main character. Within a single episode, he goes from getting his ass beat by a regular run-of-the-mill human being in one scene to later stopping an entire skyscraper from falling with his mind. It's like, well, what is it? Is he weak or is he super strong? And if we go from the past, we know that, you know, he's an Asgardian frost giant, you know, well, he's really a frost giant. But so he's super strong. He has all his magic. He's you know, been alive for so long. He has, you know, expertise in war and all sorts of things. He's super powerful. So if you introduce someone that's more powerful than him, they have to stay consistently more powerful than him. And that's just the problem. Like the whole TVA, you know, when they show up and take him down, I was like, oh shit, so they're saying the TVA is stronger than Loki. You know, they set that precedent. And then at the end of that episode, they show them dying by standing in a burning field. I was like, wait. So they're strong enough to beat Loki, but they're not smart enough to not stand in a field that's on fire? And then in the next episode, they just get beat in that circus ring, and they just stand there watching each other die. And it's like, what? At that point, I'm pretty sure I could take out the TVA if I wanted to. Oh man, you just need a little fire in an empty field, apparently. And it just screams, it's just inconsistency throughout the whole thing. Like I said, I mean, Loki's character goes on such a whirlwind of, like, going from being, like, how he's supposed to be, like, cunning and independent, to extremely needy and weirdly possessive. And then, like, he basically, his personality changes on what the narrative needs at that moment. And it's just, you can't do that. I've talked about that. You cannot do that. Your narrative should be shaped by your characters, not the other way around. Oh gosh. But yeah, I mean, I could go on and on. There's so many things about Loki, and I think that's the funniest thing is, like, when you watch people who review it, they all pick something else to, like, different parts of it to talk about what they did wrong, you know, showing how many things they did wrong. And it was just a mess. It was just a mess. Again, who wrote this? What high schooler wrote this? I mean, come on. I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm even bagging on high schoolers too much. I feel like high schoolers nowadays could write better things than that. I don't know what you did. I'd have no idea what you did. But, no bueno. No bueno. I hate this one. I hate this construction site. It's a small one, and so it's always hard to do. I, for some reason, always get caught here, and I never get... Shut up, Pavlov. I never get caught anywhere else, but I always get caught here for some reason. Because you put the hard hat on, and nobody knows. And you can usually just... Put the hard hat on. Put the hard hat on! Oh my gosh, go away. Thank you. Sometimes it does that where it just won't go away and give you the prompt, so you just press start and it'll do it. But yeah, so I always put the hard hat on, but sometimes I just get caught anyways. I don't know why. It's not like, because if you bump into someone, you immediately get caught, obviously. And if you get caught stealing the thing, then obviously you get caught. But I never do that. I'm just walking around like this, and it's like, we got you. But anywhoozles, yeah, Loki, my gosh. I hope they do better on season 2. I mean, they really don't have a choice. Do you ever shut up? But yeah, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with that one, you know. But I feel like if they just hire better writers, you know, maybe writers with some more. I don't even know. I don't know who wrote this, but did they have experience? I don't know. Am I gonna be able to steal this with this guy standing here? Isn't this one of the guys? I mean, he's... Oops. Oh, shit. This is why I hate the house. I usually just blow it up. I don't know why I went in here and did this. I usually just blow it up, and that's that. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Why? Why waste my bullets? Why waste my bullets? But, yeah, man, Loki. I love people like, well, they got a second season. It would have been bad. It's like, no, you don't understand. They wrote, this Loki is the crux of their next 10-year plan. They have no choice but to not abandon it. You know, they don't have a choice. Oops. You know, they... Crest my personal vehicle. Yeah, they really don't have a choice. So they have to make a bet. Yeah, obviously they got rid of the director. I hope they don't use the same writer, whoever that was. Or writers, I bet. But, gosh, it was terrible. I mean, again, like I always say, every time, you're allowed to like whatever you like. And I know there's a lot of Loki stans out there, so I'm sure they'll be upset just because you say you didn't like it. And I like Loki. Loki's one of my favorite characters, too. It's just too bad, you know, and the actors, all the actors and actresses did great. Like, oops. You know, they all did great. And I don't really have any complaints about it. I mean, despite the dialogue being so terrible, I think the dialogue really showed how terrible it was written in the 3rd episode. Oh, God, it was so awkward and cringy at times. And, jeez. Yeah, I really hope that they get new writers, you know. I assume they will. There's a bunch of stuff going on at Disney now these days, you know, with the new CEO taking over and all that jazz. But, man, they really need to do some reworking. They really need to do some reworking about that. I mean, at least they have, you know, all the review sites in their pocket because they're Disney. But yeah, like a lot of people found that they couldn't review Loki after a little bit, or any of the Disney movies after a bit, because I don't know who it is, but I think the guy who owns, like, especially guys who owns Rotten Tomato, like, he used to work for Disney, so they just give him a call and like they shut it down. You'll notice that, like, if you have an account, like, you won't be able to give a critique, and they'll only allow the positive ones. But hey, I mean, if you're taking movie recommendations from places like IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, I mean, you might as well just throw caution to the wind. Those are not very reliable sources, but especially not nowadays. But yeah, the shows were very disappointing. We'll see how they'll do in the future. I don't think Disney really has the budget to do these shows anymore. The way they're going, seems like a lot of companies are trying to, like, speed run how quickly they can just ruin themselves. Oops, I am not in a helicopter. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, no, let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. All right, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Oh, good. Yeah, it's just, gosh. I mean, Disney, it's not just their Marvel. I only talked about Marvel, but all their other movies. God, has Disney put out any decent movies? I'm trying to think. Have they put out anything? My gosh. Soul was good. It didn't get a lot of recognition. I think because they threw it on, you know, Disney Plus, because that's when they were trying to get everyone to, like, subscribe. It was good. I liked it. I wasn't wowed by it, but again, it's not like you don't need to be wowed every time for it to be good. I think it was a good movie with a good, solid a good solid message too about, you know, again, I'm not going to spoil it, but, you know, it's about your passions and how you live your life and what's important, and, you know, it makes you think. Again, it doesn't provide an answer. It gives the audience an ambiguous question or statement, and it lets the audience figure out what they want for themselves. And that's the way you got to go. If you're going to tackle really hard subject matters that don't really have a concrete answer, you just have to get the audience to think for themselves. Unlike Captain Unlike, you know.
You've got to do better.
Oh my god, do better. Just get good, son. Just get good. All right, so once you do all that, you are good to go. You can start it by yourself. You can start it by yourself. So, approach vehicle, long fin. Infiltration point, the main dock is what you're going to want to do. Components, the drainage tunnel. Escape point, doesn't matter. Time, you just want the daytime, and then you're good to go. Oop, oop, oop. You're good to go. But yeah, choosing the outfit. If you want a little saucy surprise, you either choose this outfit or this one. I'll choose this one. I'll show you why later. But yeah, Soul was good. So I really liked Soul. I really liked the message. I really liked how it was constructed. I don't know. It just, you know, it's a Pixar film, and this is a new crew doing Pixar, and they're just not as impactful as the last crew. That kind of had lightning in a bottle, and, you know, it's kind of hard to replicate. But I think it was a solid movie. I really don't have any complaints about it at all. Other than just, again, my only complaint about it is, like, it didn't wow me, but that's not a critique. That's a personal opinion. So, it's a good movie. I saw Luca. That was good. It was okay. Again, nothing really wrong with it. Nothing really wow about it. Again, that's not a real critique. But I think for that one, I will say the whole conflict of the movie was kind of just resolved really easily without any effort. That's really my biggest critique about it, because it's just it's like, you know, it's a kids movie. You know, it's about 2 kids, or 3 kids, I guess. You know, and it's just cute. It's basically just really cute. Nothing really wrong with it, but yeah, I will say the main conflict, which they build up throughout the whole of the movie, just gets, like, arbitrarily fixed in an instant. So I think that was a little too easy. I think they could have built it up better, or, you know, done more with it. But anyways, you want to park your boat like I did when I was talking, so you doesn't float away. And then you want to shoot this guy in the head. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that because I'm just gonna go to the hangar. Oops. Yeah, you need to do that and take all the cameras out in that section if you're gonna get into the secondary little bunker, whatever. But if you're just gonna go to the airport, you don't need to do that. Maybe you need to kill that guy so you can drive past here. He won't hear you. But you just take the bike over here, and we wait for our friend to come back. Don't miss this guy. But even if you do, I have missed this guy before. You have to shoot him in the head, otherwise they'll sound the alarm. I have missed this guy before, and he started shooting back at me, and I was like, oh, I'm screwed. But then I just shot him again, and nothing happened. So, who knows? But the best way to do this the fastest is to take the bike in here. Now, it will disappear anywhere, I found, except for if you park it right here. For the most part, it won't disappear. At least it's never disappeared on me. Watch, now that I said that, it will disappear. Let's get the marijuana first. The marijuana? But yeah, Luca was fine. Again, just fine. Nothing really to write home about, but nothing really to complain about, other than, like I said, the conflict was resolved a little too easily. But again, it is a kids movie, and I did hear someone, you know, talk about, like, you know, if you grew up during Disney's Renaissance, you know, and all the Pixar's Renaissance, and all these, you know, where not only were they good kids movies, but they were great. They were great for anybody, great for adults. You know, they were just good, really, really good movies, and not to take that expectation and put it on children's media, because at the end of the day, these movies are made for children. You know, they're not made for adults. You know, they're made for kids. So to put them on such a high pedestal and make them, you know, have your expectations so high, I kind of agree. It's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Because, I mean, if you have kids, or you know, have nieces or nephews, know anybody has kids and seen anything that they watch, you'll realize that it's just nonsensical, loud noises and nonsense. It really doesn't have to be good, and usually isn't. So to kind of like hold them to this high standard is a little ridiculous. And I kind of agree. So in that respect, I think Luca and Soul, but although Soul was a little more catered to adults, I feel like. If I'm gonna really be honest, I feel like Soul isn't really a kids movie. I feel like it's an adults movie, masquerading as a kids movie. But yeah, those were fine. But man, what else did they? Oh, I watched Raya a long time ago. Oh no, my bag isn't full. I am gonna have to go across the street. Oh well. Damn, I didn't think I was gonna need to do that, but I am. Shoot. All right, sometimes there's a car that can be out here, so exit this. Okay, it's not there. Alright, well I'm going to have to shoot these cameras anyway, so I guess you'll see what I do. I usually don't come at it from this side, but it'll just be easier to do from this angle. Oop.
I admire Mr. Rubio. We steal from him, and he restocks the cupboards with goodies. We Russians.
But Raya, God, that movie was terrible. That's probably one of the worst movies that has come out in a long time. Talk about bad writing. Oh my gosh, it makes all the other movies I talked about look like shining beacons of genius. Okay, so we're gonna shoot this, but if you see on the map down there, you see that guy who's looking this way? We're gonna have to wait for him to turn around. Otherwise he will be very mad at us destroying this camera. So we'll just wait for him to turn around, and then we'll shoot. Turn around. But yeah, Raya, like I mentioned earlier, suffers from... It was like 6 different movies all crammed into one, and so it just ended up being none of them. There we go. And then while this guy's back's turned, you're going to want to run over here. Jump up here real quick. Stay up here. And he will be right there. And you shoot him in the back of the head. And you're okay. People will scream, but they're just civilians, so it's okay. It doesn't really matter if they scream and run. But yeah, Raya, oh god, I saw that so long ago and it was so terrible. I'm trying to remember anything significant about it, but all I remember is that it being just nonsensical, trying to do so many things. And I remember not really knowing who this movie was for, because it had some... I thought it was a kids movie because it was so... There was no real comedy in it. Like the comedy in it is like meant for, 3 or 4-year-olds. So and the kind of the storyline at many points is like that. I'm like, oh, this movie was made for like, preschoolers and really, really small children. But then there would be scenes of like intense graphic violence, and I was like, okay, so it's not made for small children. Oh no, my boat went out anyways, even though I parked it. Oh wow, that's never happened. Oh shit, that's gonna cost me. That may cost me the Elite Challenge. Oh shit. Wow, I've never had that happen before when I parked it back into the rock. But yeah, that's why I usually park it into that rock, because it usually doesn't do this. Shit, I've never had that happen, especially this far. That sucks. Yeah, so if you don't know, when you park the boat on the shore, it will always pull it out. So you really have to be quick about what you're doing. But man, I honestly, it's like I didn't even park it behind that rock. This is what would usually happen if you didn't do that. I can't believe it did this. I'm not going to make the Elite Challenge, possibly because of this. Shit, unless I get really lucky with the gate key. Crap. But anyways, yeah, Raya was just a mess. There's a reason nobody remembers it. It came out this year, didn't it? Did it come out this year? I can't even remember. That's how unremarkably unrememberable it was. Just Disney's like, let's just put that down the memory hole so no one remembers it. Yeah, it was a terrible movie. Gosh, who wrote that? Who's writing these? What happened to all our writers? Are people not, like, studying that in school anymore? Like, what's going on? But, yeah, there's just God. I have to think really hard to find a Disney movie in the past few years that is, just okay. I'm not even looking for good. I'm just looking for adequate. There just seems to be a devoid of creativity and all sorts of stuff. And I think, yeah, I mean, I know they're like laying off a lot of like their senior people because they don't want to pay them money because Disney Corporation. You know, they have no loyalty to them, to their employees. They don't care. And I heard a couple guys, especially the guys or people, that did, you know, the original Pixar stuff. They're coming together to, I think it's Sky something, and I'm really excited to see what they are doing. And I know Disney's nervous because they use all their news companies that they own to like smear them. It's like, yeah. If we can't beat them creatively, you know, we'll do it the underhanded way. But I am really, I don't know. I'll look it up, put it on the screen. I don't know what I know it's Sky something, but I'm really excited to see what they put out. You know, if they still got that old, ooh, my controller got stuck. Still got that old Pixar magic or not, you know? And if they don't, you know, again, it's called lightning in a bottle for a reason, because you can't really reproduce it. So we'll see. But yeah, Disney as a whole, I feel, is just devoid of creativity, especially the past like 5 or 6 years. You know, it's just how it is. You know, they can always come back. That's the thing. You can always come back. You know, and there's lulls. You know, so like just like there's like random spurts of like highs of creativity. There's lulls, and maybe we're just in a lull of creativity right now. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, as a whole, Disney really has no heart anymore. Creative-wise, I'm speaking, not corporation-wise. They've never had heart. Ever. So at this part, just trust me, if you're doing this with one person, you're just going to run. So you're just going to go ahead and take out your pistol and just run. Run. Because the guys are always the same. So run here, keep close to this right here. And keep running. I know it's going to be scary, but keep running. Jump over this. And then just wait here. You see that guy in the red right there? He's going to move, and then you're going to get him and smack him from behind. There you go. Now, I will say, if you do this with 3 or 4 people, positions change. Positions change, so you just be wary of that. I don't know why they do, but I noticed with 3 or 4 people, those guys are not in the same rhythm. Yes, we got gate keys. That will help, okay? And then you run up here. Run up here, and there's the guy that's up here coming around the corner. So what you're gonna do is just stand right here, and we're just gonna wait for him, and then we're gonna bab him in the head. So like most of the time, one of these guys will drop gate keys, which is what you'll need. If not, you're just gonna have to go through the elevator, which takes a lot longer. But you're gonna run up here because you're gonna need a key. Or actually, I guess you don't need the key, but you're gonna pick it up anyways. Pick up that key. And then always go here and check the safe for money. Even if your bag is full, you can always carry this extra money. So it's just free money, so just take it. Yeah, and then if I didn't find the key, you would go down the elevator right there, where you have to do since this is hard mode, you have to do a 4 fingerprint thing, which takes a long time. So we don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down this way, and we're going to go underneath. So we can just go here, and we can go right here, since we found the gate key. And now there is a fingerprint thing underneath here, but on hard mode you only have to do 2. On regular mode it'll just be 1. So it's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker. And this, you just go to the first one, and then it's in order. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's always in order, so it's quicker just to find the first one and then just cycle through. Oop, shit. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Easy. See, this is, you only have to do 2. Upstairs, you would have to do 4. So if you could get the gate key, that is ideal. And then we go through. Running up here for big money. Big money. But yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's the surprise. Well, for some reason, once you start in here, you lose the shirt for whatever reason. I don't know why. Male and female characters, it doesn't matter. So that's why I said there was a saucy surprise if you choose those two. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Fun stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think we all know. We all have eyes. We can see that.
Okay,
Disney is a little bit bankrupt creatively at the moment. But, yeah, it's unfortunate considering they own a lot of IPs now. So, anyways, to get out of here, you just go through here. Let's see. Oh, good, the Juggernaut's not here. So you just come up here, and you press jump. Oh, and that guy's walking the other way, so you just run through here. Don't worry about that guy, he won't see you. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out anyways. And just walk over here, press the button, and you're good. You're good. So easy. Now we have to do this animation. Don't worry, the animations don't count towards your overall time. I found that out just by doing this so many times. So we still might make the Elite Challenge, but because of that boat incident, I'm not 100% sure we'll make it, unfortunately. But, no shirt. So if you're alone, you can come over here and steal the bike. If you're not, you'll just run to the edge, and you'll see which way I go after I get this bike. So, just steal this. Steal this, and then go this way. So like I said, the extraction point doesn't matter, because you're just gonna go this way. If it's just one of you, you can use the bike like I am, but if it's multiple, you're just gonna have to run this on foot, which is fine. But yeah, you just go this way, and you just swim off the island. You don't need to go to the extraction point. So put your rebreather on again, and you should have a bunch. Like, you should at least have 3, because every time you enter the sub, it gives you 3. Like, I have 20. But once you have the rebreather on, you just swim to the end. Just swim until you leave, basically. It's usually once you get a little bit into the darkness on the map there. But yeah, that's it. That's how you do it. Basically, I just showed you how to do the entire heist from beginning to end. And well, how much time have I been playing? Like maybe an hour? And I was dicking around. I wasn't even like concentrating because I was talking. But yeah, you saw it. I mean, it didn't take that long to do this. So if you want to know how to make money, this is the best. Literally, there's all other ways of making money are pointless and take way much more time and don't give you anywhere near as much money, as you will see once I'm done. And I did bad too. Look, I'm coming out with 1.5. I won't get all that, but remember, I had cash and I had the second worst item to steal. The main objective was the second worst item to steal. So I'm still gonna get way over 1 million. You know, probably 1,000,001, maybe 1,000,002. With the worst possible loot in an hour or so. So yeah, this is the way you want to make money, guys. And I'm still shirtless. Pass. Did I make the 15 minutes? Did I make the 15? Oh, I'm 1 point. That's my cut right now. Nice. Did I make 15? 6 seconds. No, the boat did me in. The boat did. That's the only thing I missed was the boat. 6 seconds. Wow. So if I had gotten the Elite Challenge on hard mode, I would have gotten an extra 100,000. So I would have had 1.4. But 1.3, well, nearly 1.4. I would have had 1.5 if I had gotten the Elite. If that's 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's upsetting. But yeah, still 1.3, nearly 1.4 for the worst loot. Again, under an hour or so of work is the best way to make money, hands down. There's nothing better. Nothing even comes close. But there you go. I did the heist, and then I talked about how much I don't like Disney. It's not that I don't like Disney. I just currently don't like. Well, I mean, I've never liked their business practices, but I mean, what do you want? They're a mega corporation. Of course, they're gonna do sus things, you know. That's just on par for the course. But yeah, no, creatively, you know, I can overlook their stuff, you know, their corporate shenanigans if, you know, they're putting out good product, but they are putting out abysmal product. It's bad. It's real bad. But any oozles, we have enough to buy our objective. Oops. Hell yeah. Let's get us a Batmobile, baby. Where you at? Where you at? Where you be at? Where you stay at? There you are. Hell yeah. Oh, where do I want it? Can I put it in my auto shop? Well, no, that won't fit in my auto shop. This is current. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have any room in my auto shop. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I get rid of one of my... I don't need these in here. Your vehicle storage is full. Do you want to replace it? Yes. Yes. I wonder where it's going to put that vehicle. Doesn't matter if it goes away. Nice. Nice. All right. Okay. Yeah. Pavel, remember, again, after you do the heist, wait 10 minutes, and then you'll be able to, do the engage hard mode. So make sure you wait. Let's go check out our vehicle. Our new Batmobile. Should we change? Should we? I don't really have a Batman costume. I could. I guess I'm going to my garage. I could go to my garage owner outfit. I have outfits for all my businesses. This one's my garage owner that I recently bought. This is my club owner outfit. You know, you saw my submarine outfit. I have various outfits for things. The farmer's daughter is for no reason. No. Copyright. Shush, shush, shush. Shush, shush, shush. Shush, shush, shush. But, yeah, I think I've talked enough about Disney. I'm sure if anybody watches my videos, they'll be really upset that I said anything bad about the Overlord Disney. I joke, but seriously, people treat it like a religion. They're, like, obsessed. They're, like, downright fanatical, really. And it's mighty concerning. Mighty concerning. When someone is a religious zealot for a corporation. I mean, it's bad enough when you're a religious zealot for a religion, let alone a corporation. So at least religions are supposed to be good, you know, they're supposed to do good, but corporations are, you know, they never promised to be good. All they promised was to make money. So, it's very concerning. But, yeah, any hoozles. Ooh, there she is. Oh, she looking real good right there. Oh, yes. Can I can't upgrade this in any way, can I? Or we gotta see the boost. Wait, what's boost? Oh, that's guns. How do I boost? How does one... Do I need to upgrade this? Am I stupid? Does this need to be upgraded somehow? No, it probably does, but I don't want to spend the time looking for it. It has guns. What, does it have missiles? Nope. Oh, wait. Nope, it just has this. I want to see something real quick. Okay, let's see what happens. So to upgrade it, you have to, once you get in the car, you just don't drive it, and it usually gives you an option. Oh, this vehicle can only be modified in a weapons... Oh, I have one of those. I told you, like I said, I have only been playing this for a few months, but I basically can get anything because of the crayon heist that we just did. So, let me call my mobile unit. Why are you... She just called me a bad word. It's very... Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got this to soup up the DeLorean, obviously. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can I slide across? Oh my gosh. You asshole. Ah, I would do it, but I don't want to get the cops on me right now. Oh shit. That was dumb. Alright, hopefully I won't get the cops on me. Not that it matters. I think once I get in my mobile operations vehicle, I don't think it matters. Alright, let's go soup this baby up. Let's suck it up into the behind. Get it up in there. Yes. We will modify this if I have enough money right now. Please have enough money.
Let's see what we can do here.
Is it the turbo? Is that what gives me the boost? Oh, I could put neon lights on it? No. Why would you let me do that? Why would you? Oh, you can. This is not with the Batmobile. Okay, well, hold on. I got to see something first.
That'll run smooth as shit.
Yeah, will, brother. Weapons. Oop. Ooh, missiles. You know we're gonna go missiles. Oh shit. Oh no, I still have a lot of money. Well, I can change the tires on this? Oh no, tire enhancements. Oh, it's already bulletproof. Tire smoke? Maybe. We'll see. Windows. Oh, we gotta go dark. It's the Dark Knight, bro.
Just right.
Okay, so there is no respray. Okay. Do I want to ruin this and put pink lights underneath it? I think I do. Wait, let me see what colors I think I have to choose the layout first. Okay.
Ooh, sweet.
Oh, I am gonna ruin it. With some pony pink. You know I got it. So, how do I turbo? I put missiles on this, excuse me. Yeah. How do I? Alright, well, I guess I'll figure out turboing later. But, oh! That's how you... Wait, how did I do that? I don't understand how I did that. I don't... Oh, I know what it is. It's that. Okay. We figured it out. Oh, jeez. I'm Batman! Uh-oh. We've caused problems. Oh, do you want to know a little trick to getting the police off you? Dude, was this wall always solid? You want to know a trick to getting the police off you really quick? For some reason, and I don't know why, but if you go into the club over here, it will take the cops off you no matter how many stars you have on. You can always enter the club over here. You don't have to pay anything. You can just walk in and they will be off of you for no reason. Yeah, you just walk in and it gives you the credit for losing them too. I don't know why. Yeah, now you can just leave. Oh, cops are gone. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Oh, I haven't spun the wheel yet. You should do that. And I think that'll be a good send-off. So, there you go. I got all the Disney fans angry at me. And I showed you how to make the most amount of money in the quickest, easiest way possible. So, you learned something if you didn't already know that. We all learned, and it was good. Let's just hope that Disney makes a good movie sometime in the next decade. Look at that shitty prize car. What is that? Oh, is this back? Oh shit, no, copyright. La 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 la. I turned the music down for you guys, so just in case. I mean, ugh. Oh, please don't give me clothes. No, no, no. Yes, yes. I'll take that. That's fine. Hell yeah. Not that I really need money, but there we go, guys. So I'm going to leave the casino just because it's loud and they're playing copyrighted music. But we'll go ahead and leave. And I think that's going to do for guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, Chonk Takes will take place over multiple games. I'm sure we will be back in GTA. I probably won't do, obviously I'm not going to redo the grind of the same heist like I do all the time, but I won't do it for a video. I won't put you through that. But oh yeah, my Batmobile. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will... Oh god, there's blood all over it. There's blood all over the front. Anyways, we'll go ahead and we'll see you later, guys. We will see you next time. I'm Batman, bitches. That's what he says. He says, I'm Batman, bitches. Oh, Jesus. All right. Bye now. Oh, no. We're fine. Oh, gosh. We're good. We're good, right? Oh, you filming me? I can't have that. You know I can't have that. Oh. That was accidents. That was accidents.